Today we're going to be talking about the 5.2 extension on graphing proportional relationships. So the two main things that you need to know is that a proportional relationship on a graph is always going to be a straight line, and it's always going to pass through the origin. Now, the origin on a graph is the point 0, 0. So always a straight line, always pass through 0, 0 or the origin. So what we can do on these first two is we can use the table to graph some dots to make a line. Once we make a line, we can see if it meets these two qualities. So the first one, 1, 3. So over 1, up 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 4, 6. Now if we connect these with a straight line, we can see that they do not pass through this point. So these are not a proportional relationship. Now, if we look at the next one, we have 1 and then a half. We have 3, 1.5. We have 5, 2.5. Then we have 7 at 3.5. So if we connect all of these, the straight line as best as possible, we can see that they follow a straight line and they pass through the origin. So these would form a proportional relationship. Now, on the next couple, it says to interpret each plotted point in the graph of the proportional relationship. So it says this is a proportion. What does each point on these graphs mean? So at the point 0, 0, you're going to get $0 for working 0 hours. The next point, 115, you're going to earn $15 for working 1 hour. On the next one here, 460, you're going to earn $60 for working 4 hours. Go ahead and try number 4 on your own right now. So in number 4, we can see that we were talking about how many feet, the height in feet of the hot air balloon in how many seconds. So if we look here, the first one, we're going 0 feet in 0 seconds. The next one, we are going 5 feet in 1 second. The next one, we are going 30 feet in 6 seconds. Now, as we look at numbers 5 and 6, it says tell whether x and y are in a proportional relationship. If so, find the unit rate. So on number 5, we can see that 1 times 5 is 5, 4 times 5 is 20, 7 times 5 is 35, and 10 times 5 is 50. So we are multiplying by 5 each time. If we had 0 times 5, would we get 0? Since the answer is yes, and each of these are being multiplied by the same amount, this is a proportional relationship. So we can say that the unit rate, it is increasing 5 feet per hour. Now, on number 6, let y be the temperature x hours after midnight. The temperature is 60 degrees at midnight and decreases every half hour. So let's kind of make a table here. So we have x and y. So this is the time, and this is the temp. So it says after midnight. So midnight is the start. So we can put in the 0 here. So midnight is 60. After 1 hour, every half hour. So after 1 hour, if every half is 2, every half hour it goes down 2. 60 take away 2 is 58. So after 1 whole hour it goes down to 56. 1.5 goes down 2 more, 54. So we can see at the time, or at 0, we are going to be at 0, 60. So this will not pass through the origin. If we needed to take a look at what this would look like on the graph, we could see that when our x is 0, our y is going to be 60, and it is slowly going to go like this. So if our line is going to look like this, we know it will not pass through that origin point. On number 7, it says the graph of a proportional relationship passes through 12, 16, and 1y. Find y. We can set up a proportional relationship to solve this. So we have 12 to 16 is equal to 1 to y. Now you can go ahead and use that cross products or butterfly method to solve this. Take a minute to do so right now. As we use this method to solve, we know that 12 times y is 12y and 16 times 1 is 16. We divide both sides by 12, and we can reduce or simplify. 16 divided by 12 is 1 and 4/12, which is equal to 1 and 1/3. So we can say the value of y will be 1 and 1/3. Number 8 says you pay $1 to rent a movie plus an additional 50 cents per day until you return the movie. Your friend pays $1.25 per day to rent a movie. Make tables showing the cost to rent a movie up to 5 days. Which person pays an amount proportional to the number of days rented? So let's start with two tables. So a table for you. So we have the number of days and the dollars. So we know $1 to rent the movie plus 50 cents per day. So for the first day, $1 plus 50 cents is $1.50. Each day it's going to increase 50 cents because we're paying 50 cents per day each day. So $1.50 plus 50 cents, $2 plus 50 cents, $2.50 plus 50 cents. So this is my table for what it would cost for me. When I go to make a table for my friend, again, I'm comparing the number of days to the amount of money. My friend pays $1.25 per day. So for day number 1, they pay $1.25. For day number 2, we're going to add $1.25. And we're going to keep adding $1.25 each time. So now the question is, we made the tables showing what it would cost, and it actually says up to 5 days. So adding another $1.25 here and adding another 50 cents here. So we've made those two tables. Now it says which person pays an amount proportional to the number of days rented. So which of these is showing a proportion? Well, we can see here that this is not increasing by the same amount each time. We know that 1 times 150 is 150, but 2 times 150 would not give us $2. 3 times 150 would not give us $2.50. So we know that this one is not a proportional relationship. But if we look here, 1 times $1.25 is $1.25. 2 times $1.25 is $2.50. 3 times $1.25 is $3.75. So my friend's relationship is proportional.